Welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're joining us today. Okay, let's just jump right in. We're talking about a topic that honestly carries a lot of weight for a lot of people. Surgery. Specifically, circumcision surgery. Look, it's completely normal to feel your stomach drop a little when you hear the word surgery. You've got the clinical fears, the pain, the stitches, the long recovery, and then there's the other side of it, the logistical nightmare. Finding a good doctor, navigating costs, dealing with endless hospital administration, it can feel like a massive mountain to climb. But what if we could totally modernize not just the medical procedure, but the entire journey around it? Well, that's exactly what we're unpacking today, looking at an advanced urology solution, the ZSR Stapler Circumcision.
Experience the future of care. This isn't just some catchy marketing slogan, right? It literally sets the tone for the information we're breaking down today. All those traditional surgical anxieties, the long hours in the OR, the painful stitches, the literal piles of hospital paperwork, they are being actively addressed by modern engineering and a completely new approach to patient comfort. Today, we're exploring a solution that's designed to essentially erase those fears by reinventing the patient experience from day one.
To make sure we hit all the important points, we've organized this explainer into 4 quick chapters. 1. The future of care. 2. Why choose the ZSR stapler. 3. Your medical facilitator. And finally, 4. Streamlining your journey.
All right, let's get into Chapter 1, the future of care.
Now, when you actually look at the ZSR stapler device, it honestly looks way more like a piece of high-tech ergonomic gear than a traditional surgical instrument. At the very front, there's a protective cap, and this is a really crucial safety feature. It's specifically designed to shield delicate tissue during the procedure. Then you've got the circular staple line and a silicone ring. So instead of a surgeon manually cutting and sewing things up stitch by stitch, this single device does it all with a perfectly uniform automated application. It's pretty amazing. It completely reinvents the mechanics of the procedure, standardizing the whole thing for ultimate safety and precision. Which brings us right to Chapter 2. Why choose the ZSR stapler?
I really want this number to just sink in for a second. 3 to 5. That is the number of minutes the actual procedure takes. Think about that. 3 to 5 minutes. So much of our medical anxiety is tied to the idea of being stuck in an operating room for hours on end, right? By using the automated mechanics of the ZSR stapler, that clinical time is just slashed dramatically. Honestly, this extreme time-saving benefit is an absolute game changer for a patient's peace of mind.
And that speed is just the beginning of the benefits. As we just mentioned, it's incredibly fast. But beyond that, it's virtually painless because it's done under local anesthesia. You're completely comfortable the entire time. You also get excellent cosmetic results because the device creates this perfect circular line, totally removing the unpredictability of manual suturing. And because of all these factors combined, there's minimal downtime. We're talking about a rapid recovery that lets you get right back to your normal daily routine almost immediately.
But the absolute kicker is this: no stitches. I really want to emphasize this because it is the linchpin of that smooth recovery process. The device uses automatic staples and a silicone ring instead of traditional needle and thread stitches. This is exactly why it's so much faster, and it plays a massive role in making the recovery practically painless. The staples in the ring just do their job and then eventually fall away naturally. That means no painful, anxiety-inducing stitch removal appointment looming over your head.
Okay, so having a 5-minute, virtually painless procedure is fantastic, right? But getting into that clinic, filling out the paperwork, and dealing with the hospital system, that is a whole different beast. So you really have to ask yourself, who actually manages your journey? Who is handling all those stressful logistics while you just focus on getting better?
Let's dive into Chapter 3, your medical facilitator. I want to introduce you to Ajay Virmani. His direct mobile number is 9873-011-663. Ajay serves as a medical facilitator. So what does that actually mean for you? It means he is a dedicated professional whose entire job, his whole focus, is streamlining your journey through personalized coordination. He's basically your personal advocate. Instead of you or your family frantically researching, making a million phone calls, and trying to decode a really complex medical system, Ajay steps in and takes that entire burden off your shoulders. This kind of dedicated coordination is exactly how patients end up saving huge amounts of both money and time.
Here is how this translates into such an incredible time-saving service, broken down into 3 logical steps. Step 1, expert consultation. He guides you through all your treatment options so you actually understand what's going on. Step 2, top surgeon matching.
You don't have to roll the dice on which doctor is best. Ajay connects you directly with specialized urologists who are literal experts with the ZSR stapler. And step 3, appointment scheduling. He handles the hassle-free booking of your consultations and the procedure itself. He just removes all the friction, saving you countless hours of pulling your hair out over stressful coordination.
And that leads us to our final section. Chapter 4, Streamlining Your Journey.
Think about all the external stressors of having a surgery, especially if you're traveling to get the absolute best care. The logistics and planning alone can be totally overwhelming. Well, Ajay Vermani manages your travel, your accommodation, and your hospital care. This means you and your family don't have to play the role of travel agent or hospital administrator. You literally just show up, focus entirely on your health, and let Ajay handle all the background noise.
Now, here's the part that's going to make everyone breathe a massive sigh of relief: transparent pricing and financing. We all know one of the biggest fears in healthcare is the hidden cost, right? That surprise bill that just magically shows up weeks later. As your medical facilitator, Ajay ensures complete clarity and provides your financing options up front. This is a huge direct financial benefit. He is actively saving you money by preventing costly administrative mistakes, and he gives you the peace of mind of knowing exactly what you're paying for. No surprises, period.
Plus, that relationship doesn't just evaporate the second your 3 to 5 minute surgery is over. This personalized coordination includes really comprehensive pre-op and post-op support. Ajay is there to provide detailed guidance before you even go in, and crucially, he handles recovery monitoring after you go home. You are never left sitting there wondering, wait, is this normal or what am I supposed to do next? Your facilitator is right there with you, making sure your rapid return to your routine is safe, smooth, and completely stress-free.
So, we've looked at the modernized ZSR stapler technology that cuts a surgery down to mere minutes with absolutely no stitches. And we've seen how having a medical facilitator like Ajay Vermani managing the scheduling, the travel, the pricing, and the aftercare can save you so much